is Jamie Staples. Today, really quickly, I'm just going to go over seatbelt safety with you guys. Today, the topic that I'm going to be talking about today is, should not wearing a seatbelt be illegal? Imagine a world where a simple act like buckling up on your seatbelt can save thousands of lives every year. We can really do that, but yet we don't choose to. And I'm guilty of that too. You're not the only one, I am too. Research shows that seatbelt use reduces the risk of death by 45% and serious injuries by 50%, which is, it's not 100%, but it's darn near close. I had a video to show to you guys. It's not working, but if you look on Facebook, there's a video of seatbelt versus not wearing a seatbelt, and it shows like a car going 25 miles per hour, and it shows like the person without a seatbelt like going past the driver through the windshield, and that's at 25 miles an hour, and everybody drives faster than that on the highway. So that can kind of tell you how serious that impact is. Also, I have a little exercise for you guys to do. So just real quick, I want everybody to kind of like push yourself forward and clap your hands at the same time. So like on 1, 2, 3, we're gonna do it, okay? 1, 2, 3. That's how quick impact happens. And a lot of people think that, we'll be able, if something happens, or if I see a car driving crazy, I'll be able to put on my seatbelt. No, you won't be able to make that decision that quick. And then raise your hand if you drove here or if you took a ride here today. You drove here. So how much do you hope that the other people on the road that was with you when you were driving today wore a seatbelt? Today, I would discuss basically seatbelt safety and the value of protecting lives and the policy implications enforcing seatbelts. Let's be honest. When the implications are serious, it tends to make us more serious about following the rules. Now, seatbelt saves lives. Studies show that seatbelts have saved over 374,000 lives since 1975. According to the CDC, seatbelt use reduces the risk of being ejected from a vehicle during a crash, and that often has a fatal ending. Wearing a seatbelt is just not a personal choice, but it's about a moral obligation to protect oneself and others. My dad used to tell me all the time, when you drive, you got to drive for yourself and others. Because I'm like, I'm a good driver. I be watching where I'm going. But if I'm a good driver, that doesn't mean anything if the person on the side of me is going through their purse or, looking through their phone, and then boom, there you go, a car wreck right there. And I was doing my part. Unrestrained passengers can become projectiles in a crash, endangering other people in the vehicle. And you know what that means? Like, if I was standing on a bridge and let's say a car was driving under me and going 60 miles per hour, do you know if I just drop a cup of soda, that cup of soda can be equivalent to like a rock, a 20-pound rock hitting that windshield just by the force. So that's how important us being restrained in seatbelts is protecting us and others on the road. In my closing, making seatbelt use is mandatory. It's not just about enforcing the law, but it's about saving lives and fostering the culture of safety. So for right now, since all you can get is a ticket, what we say in Texas, click it a ticket. That's it. Thank you, you guys.